A data type is pretty much what a data type is that it defines what is in a variable. So if I have a variable which is x, x can have either an integer, x could be holding an integer, could be holding a float, it could a boolean or a string. So what is an integer? An integer can be numbers like 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 12, or 13. It can be all those. I will come to floats in a later video, not in this video. Booleans are just two things. Booleans can be true, which is also known as 1 in the Python language, or it could be false, which is also known as 0. And then strings, we know what strings are. Strings are pretty much what's in these things. So hi could be a string, or we could do there. Okay, so again, what a data type is that it's just defining to the computer like what is in this variable. Okay, so let's do some practices with the 3 data types that we know. So here we have x is equal to hi, and we know that hi is a string. That's one of our data types. So x is holding a string. Here we have the variable y, and we have 23. And we see that 23 is an integer. Why is it not a string? Well, here it is not a string because it doesn't have these. If you see where I'm highlighting, it doesn't have these before and after 23. So it's an integer. And an integer is one of our data types. So y is holding an integer, and the integer is 23. Now finally we have z and we have false. So z is holding false. Now what is false? Well, false is a type of boolean in Python. And boolean happens to be one of our data types. So z is holding a boolean.